welcome to episode 5 of the Amazingly Dope podcast. I'm here with the handsome Jordan, who I met on TikTok actually, randomly scrolling through FYP, and he was talking about who should pay for the first date. I had to say something because wasn't going the way I thought it should go. And we ended up having a nice, friendly debate and have been cool ever since. So I'm gonna let you talk about it since you're the one who actually kind of brought this up in my life. Go ahead and tell them what you were trying to convey that day.
Appreciate it, appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I think overall it just ends up being um it's a man's responsibility, right? Or as society states that is a man's responsibility. So when you um go out and you find this lady and you're like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take her out. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's just how it is, right? I don't think men don't get raised to expect anything from a woman on a first date other than for her to be there, right? So at the end of the day, as a guy, I'm stressed to plan the date, pay for the date, have make sure it's enjoyable. As a guy, we have to do everything as far as we got to roll the red carpet out, we got to lint it, we got to vacuum it, we got to clip the little ends. And for women, all y'all gotta do is walk on the carpet, and that's just how it is. Like I think overall, if you are a man and you expecting something different, if I go up to a woman and say, okay, cool, I want to take you out, but we're gonna go Dutch. We're gonna split 50-50 because the purpose of a date for me is to figure out if you even worth my time, right? But if I sit there and say, hey, let's go 50-50, it's, oh, well, this is not a date. This is two friends just hanging out. So the expectation is that I pay for what we doing to make it a date, which validates the aspect of me trying to get into a relationship or potential relationship. And I don't think that's like always correct because if I sit there and ask a woman, so what's the reason for a date? Well, it's I want to get to know this person, da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, well, why is he got to pay first? Oh, because it shows me that he's like a man and he can take care of me, this, that, and the third. I'm like, that's some bullshit. Because that might be the last $50 I have. I can't take care of nothing. I'm spending my last $50 on you. So, I mean, that's how I look at it.
Mm-hmm. So when you said this, right?
Yeah.
I said I'm okay with expensive dates being in our relationship, right? You don't
Uh
have to
huh.
take me to like Ruth Chris and Perry's like on the first date. However, I need you to pay for it because I feel like as a man, you set the tone. I'm not saying you got to spend a lot of money. You could take me to get ice cream. We can do a whole lot of other stuff. It doesn't have to be this huge thing, right?
hmm
But on the
What's the
flip side of
tone?
that coin, what you mean? What's the tone?
What's the tone? You said to set the tone. Set the tone for what? That I
This
got to pay for
tone
everything?
is no, not that you have to pay for everything, but you can pay for everything,
Okay.
right?
Can
And
I ask
as
a
a
question?
woman, I should have my shit together. Any place I'm asking you to take me, I should be able to take myself,
hmm
right?
So,
So I brought up to you Starbucks because that's what I do.
right,
Let's just go get a cup of coffee. That
right.
is like $5. I'll get tea,
hmm
$3.45.
You go to
And what
Starbucks
did
a
you?
lot. The fact that you know that,
Yes,
the
I do.
fact that you,
I do.
okay.
So what did you say to that?
So my thing is like if we go to Starbucks, and I put it in this scenario, if we're going to Starbucks and
Mm-hmm.
say you live closer to said Starbucks, you live 5 minutes away, I live 15 minutes away. You get to the Starbucks first. Why is it not okay for you to just pay for this? You already there. It's start like you said, it's a Starbucks. It ain't nothing crazy expensive. And what'd you say? You said I'll wait.
Yeah.
It's Starbucks though. What are you waiting for? Just
It's three
go get the
dollars and
man.
45 cents. Just get the damn cup. Just wait. Just wait.
Just okay. What'd you say? $3.45. Got you. So why don't you just do it? Why don't you just, you know what I'm saying, set the tone and be like,
You
I'm a
know what
woman
it
that can also
is?
take care of you as well.
Why do this is the thing, and this is where a lot of women my age, because you are younger than me, get irritated.
hmm
Don't roll your eyes. Because there are a lot of men who want to be bad bitches. I'm just gonna keep it a book. They want
mm.
to be bad bitches too. They want to be wined and dined and shit. Right? Let me tell you a story, okay?
Mm.
About chicken wings and Patron. Eh,
Uh-huh.
This man took me to a pool hall and we ate chicken wings and had 2 shots of Patron each. When we
Okay.
get back to the car, this man said, "Do you want to suck my dick in the car? You want to get a room?" Like, I said, for hot wings and Patron.
Yeah.
This is the
Okay.
shit we dealing with. So I understand some women, not all, because
Uh-huh.
we can't put everybody in one box, are like, if you ain't taking me to Ruth Chris or you ain't paying over $100 for this, then I ain't going out with you, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not agreeing with those particular women. Like the young lady who went to the Cheesecake Factory, which is a fine establishment, the bread is fire, okay? For her to be like, I'm not getting out of the car. I'm not getting out of the car.
Yeah.
Like, girl, get over yourself.
She would have
I
got out the
hope the
car.
drinks are good.
She would have got out the car and walked home or Ubered home or something because I'm not going for it. But let me touch on it real quick, right? So you said there's a lot of dudes out here that want to be bad bitches, right? I hear you. I'm listening. My thing about that is that we say that, but I really just think that it's dudes that are like, look, bro, I done my whole life I've catered to everybody else. Why can't I have that? Why can't I hold the same standard for myself that women have for them? Right? What is wrong with a man saying, okay, cool. Like for example, me, I think I'm mildly decent. Like I'm handsome. I'm all
I'm
right,
not doing this with you today.
right? No, no, no. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm all right. So so if that's the case, like why can't I be like, look, I know my worth. I'm a hardworking person. You know what I'm saying? I do what I need to do. I take care of what I need to take care of. So why is it frowned upon for me to be like, I want you to take me out?
Listen, if I'm in a relationship with you, I don't mind paying for dates. We're talking about the first date. And
Right.
I feel like, in my opinion, a man sets the tone for the relationship. Whatever you start, you got to finish, right? And as a
Hmm.
woman, if I start paying for shit, that becomes the expectation in my experience. And there are a lot of the man that is out with his girl standing behind her with his arms around her waist, like,
Right.
yeah, baby, you know he ain't got no damn money. And there's a lot
Check me
of
out. But then at the same
homosexuals
time,
out here.
you just said, look, if you as a woman, this is what you just said. If you as a woman start out with paying something, then the expectation is that you pay for things. Yes, that's what you said. I just want to make sure.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Got you. So me as a man, if I start paying for something, then the expectation is then now I'm paying for shit,
Let me
right?
ask you a question. Why
I'm
don't
just
you want to pay? Why
oh no
don't
no
men, not you, no, not you. Why don't men really want to pay for these dates?
because
Like, what is it?
we wasting time, bro. Like we wasting time and money. So for example, if I'm a single man, right, and I'm dating how most people date now, like they're serial daters. They're sitting here dating three, four people at a time, whatever the case is. And I'm a man and I hold that standard. Do you know how much money I'm losing? Right now, the counter to that argument is, well, stop fucking dating a whole bunch of people. I hear you. Yeah, I got you. But for the average person, right, mid 20s, early 30s, some people like yourself a little older, seasoned. You know what I'm saying? That's dating.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But if the expectation is that I have to pay every time, and on average, okay, let me ask you this. How much do you think a first date should cost? Like, not just you, but the average, society brain, right? How much do you think the
At
average?
least 50. At least
Okay,
50.
$50. So if I'm paying $50 for three people, I'm at $150, right?
Mm-hmm.
Versus versus if I sit there and we split it, I only spent $75.
This is my question.
I'm just saying
What
the math is
happens?
mathing.
What happened to our society where men are like, I don't want to pay for shit now? But this is the thing. Think of it from a woman's point of view, and I'm gonna listen to your
Mhm.
perspective as well.
Okay.
You want us to be very like traditional women until it comes time to pay for shit,
Mm.
right? Not you. Some men want a woman
Okay.
that's going to come home, cook, clean, be a porno star, raise the kids, laundry, and then still go to work and give half of the check. And what
Mm.
do? They go to work, pay half of the bills, and then go out and do whatever they want while we sit at the house, right?
Mhm.
So the theme of this is there needs to be some reciprocity. it has to be mutually beneficial for both of us, right?
Hmm.
Again, I'm not saying you have to spend $50 on a first date, but intentions go far. And as a man, I feel like you should have enough self control to say, let me focus my attention on one chick. There are a lot of women out here who are fine with you just sliding through with the whoop whoop at the boop boop and leaving. And you ain't got to spend shit.
Yeah.
And she might cook for you while you're there. If if the dick is fire, she might drop, a plate in your hand. So
Yeah.
don't even take these women on dates if you really don't want them. Because to take somebody out and say, I spent this much money on you, what's up? We doing this or what? Like it's transactional?
First off, dating is a more comfortable version of prostitution. I'm
Oh
just gonna be
God, it's
honest.
true.
You
It's
know what I'm
true.
saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
really what it is. But before I get there, you said why do men like you know what I'm saying had a standard where they don't want to pay for anything like you got to look at it. Look at how most women are speaking, right? Like I remember seeing like this video the other day, and she was like, "Oh my God, I just got my nails done. I paid them myself. So if you thought we were something, we not." You know what I'm saying? So like women are advertising the success and independence that they have, right? So which is great. I'm happy. Go ahead, get you a little Fortune 500 company. Go ahead and be VP of whoever the fuck. Got you. But you can't sit here and throw all these things to people and be like, yo, I'm doing A, B, and C. And then all of a sudden, like you get in a relationship and you don't want to do none of that shit. Because
Mm,
the reason that old school and traditional values work is because most women were like didn't have the option to be successful. Right? Like they
okay.
were at home
Mm-hmm.
and they had to be at home because there was no other option. So then men had to take care of them, which then became like, oh, I'm so happy I can take care of my woman because that is like the pinnacle for a man at that time, right? When you earn enough and you're successful enough to take care of your significant other and your children. It's
Okay.
2023, about to be 2024. First off, the average income of a single household is like 60, $50,000 a year. You're not living off of that. You're
Mm-mm.
not like not with a family,
No.
right? So it's not that dudes don't want to pay for stuff. It's the fact that look, you have the ability to do so. You just took a trip to, you know what I'm saying, Costa Rica and spent a whole bag and then you don't want to give me a Starbucks 345 tea? That's what you're trying to tell me? I'm not worth the tea. That because at that point, that's what you're telling me. I'm not worth it. You are worth it. You feel like your value is high enough that I should get you a Starbucks coffee. But you look at me and say my value is not high enough because you feel like I should do it anyway.
No.
That's
That's
why
not
I
what
think
I'm
that's where a lot of men's mindset is.
I think that's where the miscommunication is. It's
Mm-hmm.
not about value, it's about intention. And
Mm-hmm.
for a woman, we need security, right? We need to feel that when I'm with you, I am safe. I'm
Mm-hmm.
safe financially, spiritually, and emotionally, right?
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, the first date is that initiation of that trust, right? We're building trust. I'm trying to see if
Mm-hmm.
I want to continue to get to know you, right? This is from a woman's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about how much, it's about the fact that you're like, I got this, babe. That gives us that reassurance we need to be like, okay, if we're out, he can at least provide something. Not saying he has to
Mm-hmm.
provide everything all the time, but he can
Mm-hmm.
at least handle this $3.45. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, there's some men who literally have $3.45 in their account and their car gets declined at Starbucks. That's not somebody that I want to date. He's not going to provide me the financial security that I'm looking for. Financial security does not mean you're paying my bills. It means you could pay your own damn bills,
Mm-hmm.
right? And a lot of men out here literally will come to your house with a toothbrush and a PlayStation and be like, "Man, this Wi-Fi signal strong as fucking here," and park their ass on the strip,
Jumping in this bit, ain't
right?
it?
You know what I'm saying? Like broke dudes got the best eggplant because that's all they got.
mm.
So they want you to pay for the dates. I got this dick though. What else you got?
So okay, this is random, right? And this is and it's kind of going back to what you said earlier with the wings of Patron, which I think is
Oh my
hilarious,
gosh.
right? Which is hilarious. But let me ask you this question, right? So let me add a scenario to that story, right? So say that it was a long distance kind of thing, and he flew you out. He paid for the flight, flew you out, paid for the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Took you out to eat. Is it okay for him to expect a little something, something? You know what I'm saying?
First of all, that should have been talked about before I even put my foot on that plane. That's where I'm coming from. And secondly, I might have enough money to get home. So
Yeah,
I have the
we're not
option
talking about
to
that.
leave. What we talking about? That's what we just
Check me out. I'm telling you, if I fly, look, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. If I fly you out from East Bumfuck, I don't care where you live, I'm getting neck,
neck.
110%. I'm getting the whole neck, jaw, neck, esophagus, whatever you want to call it. I'm definitely, yeah, 110%. I'm not like we adults. Stop playing games. You're not about to fly across no other states to come here just to shake my hand and give me a hug.
First of all, let me say something because I have dated long distance, right? So over the phone, everybody looks good. These damn like lights be doing shit. You feel
Nah, I
me?
really look like this, just so y'all know. This is me, for real, for real. No filter.
Not you, of course. Never you. Um, but when you see these people in person, sometimes people's hygiene ain't popping.
Yeah,
You feel me? Sometimes people lie about their height. The attraction is not as intense as it was over the phone in person. So I may have went on that plane with every intention of bop on that thing. And then I
yeah.
was like, ooh. And my face is loud as hell. So I can't even hide like disgust. So I'm already gonna be like, I'm going back. Just take me back to the airport. I'm good.
That's
So I
cool. If
have to
you
be
get off
ready
the
for that.
airport, if you get off the plane and then you know what I'm saying, you feel some type of way, and then you like, I honestly I ain't gonna cap to you, like I'm not really feeling it, but we could be cool, then that's fine.
No, we ain't gonna
But
be cool.
if you play the oh thank you for coming out, you so sweet, babe, now I'm getting neck. I'm getting neck 110% without a
Why I
question.
gotta be neck?
What you want to call it?
I mean, I'm
Just because
oh
somebody ain't
man.
reached your neck yet, don't mean that I don't be reaching next.
Why are you like this?
Oh no, man, it's just me.
OMG.
But I think, all jokes aside, I think that like as far as a first date and just how it is, I don't particularly like how it is, right? And I don't like it because I think that having the expectation, like no, like me personally, I'm not talking about nobody else. Me personally, I'm gonna pay for the first date,
Okay.
110%.
So why do
I'm
you
going to
pay?
pay.
Why do you want to pay? Or why do you pay?
I pay because like I think it's just the right thing to do for me, right? Like I just think it's the right. I'm gonna initiate it. I don't think there's ever been a first date ever in my life that somebody else has paid for.
Wow.
Um, Never in my life. I've had offers, but I also think that it's like one of those things where like, when you sitting down and like both people reach for the wallet, but one person's reaching a little bit slower because they don't really want, but it's the gesture. I think that I've gotten some gestures. I don't think I really had somebody that was probably gonna really do it for real, but
I ain't gonna
yeah, I
hold you.
don't know.
I do that too. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, yeah.
thank
Yeah,
you.
oh, you start tapping pocket. Oh, don't even worry about it. I got it. And then, yeah, nah. But I do
Nah.
it like I said. I think for me, it's just like I just feel like it's the right thing to do. Also, women talk shit, and y'all got group chats, and y'all got Facebook pages, y'all got Instagram pages, y'all got TikTok. TikTok is a fucking wild thing. But let me not pay for a date, and I go up and I let a girl pay for the date, and then she gonna be like, oh my god, bitch, I can't believe this. So you know that little light skinned, you know that little light skinned dude that I was telling you about? Yeah, he cute or whatever. Tell me why he made me pay for the date, and then it's
Nah.
up. It's a
First of
Yelp
all,
review. It's a
you ain't
Yelp
even
review, and
gotta
it's a
that's too
bad
many
Yelp review.
words. Let me say what the group text says. Bitch. That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. We already know what happened. It was garbage. And it's
um,
like, listen, the worst date I went on, this dude was like, meet me at the park.
yeah. That's wrong. What's wrong with the park?
Nah. He said, meet me for lunch at the park. Keyword is lunch.
Right.
Keep that in your
Some
mind.
food. Right.
So it's Houston, right? It is
Mm-hmm.
the middle of summer. It is 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at lunch, so I got a blazer on, some slacks. I'm sweating in places I didn't even know I could sweat at this point. And I said, "So what's
Mm-hmm.
the plan?"
Right.
What you mean? Are we eating? Like, what's up? Oh, you wanted to eat? Sir, I could have ate
Yeah.
lunch and met you here. Like you said
Right.
lunch. So I'm going off what you said. He was like, there's a pizza stand right there. He bought me a $2 slice and was like, legit, oh, we just want a cup of water.
Mm. That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? So these are things like I don't want to waste my time either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
then
Like,
if you go Dutch, you don't gotta worry about it. First date. The purpose of a first date is to get to know somebody, not how much they can and cannot afford. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I could talk to you, and before I even know how much money you make or don't make or whatever the case is, you could already blow it. I could be like, nah, I don't. She talk like this or her personality like this, and I could care less how much you make.
but why would you care how much I make as a man though?
Oh, we not supposed to. Oh no, I need to know. 110%. I need to know a ballpark area.
What?
I'm
Why?
not
Why?
listen because I don't know and so many people and I know that for the audience when they hear this and the group of guys and group of women are gonna be like, oh my god, like that cancel him, like he toxic, whatever the case is. I don't care because I'm an adult. I'm an
Okay.
adult, and at the
I'm
end of the day,
listening.
like if you're going to be in a successful relationship, you need to be able to communicate, and finances need to be talked about. I'm not saying I need to know exactly how much you need make or yearly or monthly or whatever the case is, but a ballpark area. Because at the end of the day, if I'm truly invested in you, and we're trying to go buy a house, maybe have kids, go on trips, do these things. I'm not talking to you as if this is coming out all out of my bank account. That's not happening. That's not happening. We're gonna
So
go buy a
you want your
house,
equal.
right?
Okay.
I'm not saying that she's gonna pay for everything, but what I'm saying is like we communicate. I dated a person who she made significantly more than me, right? And we still had and what made me feel comfortable in that relationship is that even though she made more than me, she would still ask me, "Hey, like, how do you feel about this, that, and the third?"
Mm-hmm.
Right? Or I'm thinking about doing this. And she had to ask me that. She go fuck
Right.
about herself, right?
Right.
But it's the communication. So that's why I say, yeah, I need to know because I want to feel a part. We're together. This is a unit.
I
So,
feel
and this is
you.
not a first date conversation. I'm not gonna be like, all right, cool. So how much you want to, nah. But we definitely gonna talk about it.
I can see that. I mean, I was telling my friend this earlier. It's gonna sound horrible. I might get canceled after this.
That's tough.
Don't don't look at me weird when I say this.
Mm,
I think I have dated men at a certain level because it was safer that way. Because
mm,
dating somebody at my level or higher requires more. Does that make
mm.
sense?
Yeah, it sounds like you lazy. But go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, you know what? I'll take that. I will take that. Because I don't have a problem attracting men and I can filter out who I want to and want to fuck with. So I
Yeah.
literally like, I'm gonna go with this one. Because I know I'm not
Mm,
gonna really emotionally invest in this person. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Like I really won't even really be interested in getting to know them because I know they're not gonna be at the level I want them to be at.
Do you ever date people like as a project almost? Like, oh, I could,
I used to
you
be
know,
a
I
great project manager. Oh yes. Oh
talk about
yeah.
it. What
Eh.
is like a project relationship look like to you?
Let's see. Like freshly divorced, you're trying to figure out life now as a single man,
Mm,
okay? Or you are working in this career for X amount of time, and I'm like, I know if you just did this, this, and this, you can make like 30,000 more dollars. Let
mm.
me show you what to do. Every man I've dated has left me making significantly more than what I met him with.
Okay.
Right? I'm
Yeah.
great at giving advice. Great at
Well,
just
shit.
like
I mean,
networking.
you want to tell me we don't got a date, but you can tell me how to make some more money. I'm cool with that. Fuck with it. Fuck with
I ain't trying to be on your rotation, sir. Cause I'd be
it.
like, oh,
Man.
that's my little Houston whoop whoop. That's it.
I ain't even got a rotation. I got a rotation. I got a rotation because it's I don't it's so you don't understand what it's like being a dude, bro.
I
Like
don't want to
the
know
the
actually.
the expectations for being a dude is so high for real, for real.
Are you
You ain't
kidding
get
me?
it.
Are you?
Y'all don't have listen. I don't care what you're about to tell me. A woman's life is so much easier. In my opinion. I think a
Go
woman's
ahead.
life is so
Go
much
ahead.
easier.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna
I'm
tell you why.
listening.
I'm gonna tell you why. Check me out. And when I say this, I understand that this doesn't apply to every woman, right? But there is a significant amount of women out here that are purely being successful just off their looks. Like go on any platform you can see, and even the people that are not there doing the fans and all this other stuff, they are successful because of how they look, right? Like they be like, oh, like I'm a realtor, yeah, but you're a realtor and got a BBL, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what you do all that for, right? Got you, because you selling houses based off of looks. Now, you might have a lot of knowledge behind that, but it's true. On top of that, right? If we just stick on just the dating aspect, just dating, we're not gonna talk about anything else. Women have it so much easier because yes, you have what they say. There's piss in the pool, but you have the biggest like group of people that you can pick from, the biggest category, because men are thirsty regardless. So you
You're
could
right.
walk down the street in shorts with shit stains on it, and they still gonna be like, "Ooh, baby, I let me do something for you. I'll clean it up for you." You know what I'm saying? Like a dude, if I sit there and text somebody, "Good morning, beautiful," I guarantee you, she's gotten that same message and something equivalent to at least from five other people. At least. The word beautiful don't even mean shit no more. Y'all hear that so much, I might as well just start saying hi. It don't mean nothing,
You ain't
right?
lying.
So for as far as a woman, and then women be like, oh, there's no options. There's no options. No, you just don't like your options. But then
I
you have
have.
shit ton of options.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. You're right. I have a lot of
I know it.
options,
I
but
know it.
can I tell you the options though? I was on. Was I live? I don't know what I was, but this man talked to me at the gas station. He is in
Mm-hmm.
like a big ass truck playing Keisha Cole "Love." To my
Was
sing it to me, love. And he was like, "Hey,
yeah,
beautiful, I'm trying to
yeah,
talk." Came out grill full of goals.
yeah.
Belly looked like he about 6, 7 months pregnant,
Mm,
and has the Jesus slides on with the socks.
with socks.
With socks.
Mm.
It was like, "Can I talk? Can I take you out?" Spit just out his mouth. And I said, "Lord, it's me again." What am
Yeah,
I putting out in the universe? So,
right.
yes, options are there, but these are the options.
You know what it is though? I think that okay, so you have stuff like that, but I'm sure that there's some guys that have jumped in your DM or tried to talk to you that you might not have been totally physically attracted to, but they could have been some good dudes. Like those could have been some solid dudes.
Jordan, let me
Like
tell you something.
they not eight nines and tens, but they six sevens, five six
I've
sevens.
dated. Let me tell you what happened to the 6 and 7 I tried to date that slid in my DMs.
Yeah.
Okay? When it came down to me going to see him, right? And money had to be discussed.
Hmm.
This man faked a whole heart attack on me.
He said,
This fool said, "I'm in the
ah,
hospital. I guess we can't do it this week." Like, straight
how
up
you know
whole
he
heart
faked it
attack.
though?
Because first, I worked in healthcare for almost 15 years,
Uh
right?
huh.
So when you go to the emergency room, you are in triage for 12 hours max. They have to either discharge you or admit you. Them the
Hmm.
rules. Okay?
Yeah.
He said he was in the ER for 3 days. Ain't no fucking way. Let's start there. And he lives in a large city. So I know that's not true. But
Yeah.
what he doesn't know is one of my projects for my MBA, because the girl's educated,
Yeah.
was the wait times in the emergency room. He
Mm.
done fucked up. So I said, "What hospital are you at again?" He told me the hospital. I called, "Hey, I'm trying to send something to blah, blah, blah." They're like, "There's no one
Yeah.
here with that name who has
Yeah.
been admitted or in this hospital in the last 7 days."
That's wild.
So I
That's
said,
wild.
"Listen," I called him out. I said, "I know you lying.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and block you now, boo. Be blessed."
Mm.
Because sometimes people put up when they don't have the physical, right? Then they're like, I got to do something. So they try
Yeah.
to show their money. Like, I got this car, I got this house, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes the math ain't,
Yeah.
right? And the thing is, I don't even care about money. Character is your highest form of currency for me. So
Hmm.
physical is great. I've dated some fine dudes
Hmm.
who were the most insecure. It was
Mm.
constant reassurance. Like this dude was like, only have a six pack today. My two abs are missing. Like I can't.
That's tough.
I'm good on it.
Mm.
I'll take a dad bod any day of the week.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think as a dude though, like we don't get praised enough. So
What
like
you mean?
we don't get praised enough. Like
Dude,
women go get praised. You look right now with you and your Christmas hat on. You know what I'm saying? You can go out right now and somebody gonna buy, ooh, I drink your bath water. Promise you, right?
first of all, let me not call your ass out. Cause you won't have that problem.
Listen, I said dudes. I didn't say me. But me as well. Actually, yeah, we gonna talk about me.
I'm about
Me
to
as
say,
well. Me as well. Cause like you gotta think, all right, on a regular basis, you can't count social media because social media for me, for real, it's like fake. So
okay, I can see that too, yeah.
like it don't really count. Me walking down the street, going to a mall, going to wherever, I'm not gonna get like a hey, like I just wanna let you know you handsome or oh I like your shoes or
But do you
hope you have
want
a
a woman to
blessed
come
day.
up
Da
to
da
you?
da. That'd be dope.
Are
I
you
ain't gonna lie to you.
serious?
It would be so refreshing. I'm not saying I probably want it all the time, but it'd be very refreshing. Very refreshing.
I feel like when a woman does that, and to each its own, right? I feel like you are now being the man in this shit. What's up? You look good. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get that number and shit. That I mean, I might as well just put my dick out. At this point, what the fuck?
So you believe in gender roles?
I believe in feminine energy. And I was talking to my homie earlier and he said, you need somebody to shut you the fuck up. And I
Mm.
do. I want somebody to shut me up. Be like, you tripping, D? Chill. Be like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
baby. I need a
Mm.
man I
I,
can
I just can't see
respect.
that. I can't.
It can happen.
Mm,
It's
mm,
happened before.
mm. Where he at?
Mhm.
What happened to him? The one that had it like that.
The thing that broke us up was I love to travel. I like to get out. I'm more outgoing than he was. He's very much a homebody. And
So it
we did
didn't
it for
work
10
because you.
years.
Oh, 10. Okay, so that's y'all was married.
Nope.
Who dates somebody for? That's a whole nother
That's
conversation.
a
Because
whole
how
other
long?
conversation. Yes, it is.
Boy, I tell you what. But yeah, nah, it had nothing to do with like with feminine or masculine energy. I just feel like I'm very big on like if you want something, go get it.
I know, but this is the thing. A woman can still tell you she's interested without saying a word. I could walk by and be like, and just
I'm
walk
like,
your
I'm like,
way.
what's wrong with her bottom lip? She must be hungry.
I am.
Nah, but there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with like, and I promise you, like, make a poll, ask whoever. If a dude's walking and they see this attractive woman, and the attractive woman comes up and says, "Hey, I just want to let you know that I think you super handsome." I promise you, he gonna talk about that girl for the next month. Cause it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. For you, if I come up to you, you walking in the mall, and I walk past you, and I'm like, "Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? You straight. Like you look good. You're not gonna remember me, cause in that time span before you
It
even leave the mall, that shit probably
depends.
happens 5 more times.
It depends if you cute or not. Because you got to remember, ugly dudes ain't got nothing to lose. They be the first ones to be like, hey, Ama, what up? What the fuck this gremlin? You feel me?
Yeah,
So if you're attractive and you say that, then yeah, we're gonna be like, "Oh, girl, you saw that man? He said that." It's a totally different reaction. Think about it at work, right?
yeah.
If the ugly dude tries to hit on the women in the office, he's going to HR for sexual harassment,
Facts,
right? But if it's the
facts.
cute dude, they're gonna be like, "I like Tony. I like the way he looks." They be
Yeah,
buying them shit. Now this work husband shit. There's a
that's
difference.
true. That's true. But the point overall still is dudes don't get that for it. Like dudes don't and I like I
What do
said,
men need? What do men need? I feel like let me ask that question. What
what
do
do men
y'all
need
need?
in a relationship or like what's the context of that question? Because
What do men
we
need
need
to
a lot.
feel needed?
We need to know that our spot is solidified,
How can we do that as women?
right? I need to know that no matter how good you look, right? And I personally don't think I date unattractive people, right? So like I know that 9 times out of 10, the person I'm gonna date, she gonna get outside the house and she gonna get hit on 110%. It's gonna make me feel comfortable knowing that I can trust her going out there, and it don't phase her at all. Like she not giving out. I don't believe in this. I know some women do. Don't give out your social, not Instagram, not Snapchat, not Twitter, not nothing. You don't give out nothing because that is you might not be opening the door, but you bringing them to the door, and they keep knocking. Eventually, you might open that motherfucker, right? You don't need to give out another because they not unless it's a business inquiry. Like, oh, I heard that you a realtor. I'm looking to buy a house. Oh, okay, cool. Bam. Here's my business page. Right. But I know like some women be sitting there saying, well, men are really aggressive and I give them something because I just want them out my face, this, then, and the third. Got you. So one thing I know that a lot of men need is we just need to feel like our spot solidified. Secondly, right, is if I'm in a position where like at least for me, like words of affirmation is a huge thing. So if I get
Okay.
dressed up and I put my cologne on and I'm good, yeah, I mean gas me the fuck up. At least for me, gas me up. Because even though I might be getting gas from a whole bunch of other people, it don't matter if I don't care. Right? I care
Mm-hmm.
about your opinion. So if I'm getting dressed up, instead of saying, "Oh, so where you going?" or "Who you about to," what bitch you trying to look good for? Like that's the wrong. God damn! Like I can't just get a. You look good, baby. Like oh, you smell good. Okay, cool. All right, you know what I'm saying? Why can't we do that? Why can't we just? So I think that's a big thing. Um, and I think that if we as men, once we get home, we know that we safe, bro. Like there's not an argument coming. There's not like I don't have to feel like I'm going to a second job. Like I want to
Mm-hmm.
come home and be like, damn, like we good. This is my I can kick my shoes off, relax, and you know what I'm saying, and be cool. So I think that's like probably the three biggest things. Solidify the spot, gas them up a little bit, show them that you love them, and then make their life easier when they get home as much as possible.
Okay. I hear you. But you know what scares me about some men is like this need for like constant validation. Cause a
Mm-hmm.
man to me that needs constant validation is always gonna look for the next bitch to hype him up. Right? Because
Mm-hmm.
even if you're at home and you saying, I see you, baby, with that hat. That hat look good on you. Just got your head
Mm-hmm.
shaved. I'm rubbing on your head. I might put my titties on your head. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. The point is,
Nipple
I'm
on the
gonna let you
forehead.
know you my dude, right? And
Yeah.
even with all that, some men will still go out there and be like, Keisha got that fat ass, so let me see what's up with Keisha. So as a woman who has, if not me, but someone who have been hurt before, who have done all of those things,
Mm-hmm.
now unfortunately the next man gets punished because she's like, I'm not doing that shit again because he was out here fucking with Keisha.
I
And on
hate
the
that.
flip side of that, there are men who are like, well, I ain't paying no bills because this heifer took all my money last time. So it's like
Right.
all these hurt people trying to date. And I feel like that's
Right.
where this whole first date things come from. Like he got to show me because I ain't going to do this. And she got to show me because I'm not doing. And it's like all of these unspoken expectations.
Mm-hmm.
And no one's really getting to know anybody. It's transactional. Like you said, it's indirect
Right.
prostitution.
Exactly. I just feel like at the end of the day, if you sit there, and I think that's why it shouldn't be frowned upon if a dude was like, "Yo, let's go Dutch." I don't think it should be frowned
Oh,
upon.
Lord.
I really don't. Like me personally, like I wouldn't do it, understandably. But if a woman came to me and she was like, "Hey, I don't want you to pay for my food. Like, I just want to go Dutch." I'm not going to be offended. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna still pay for it anyway because I'm just gonna get up before the bill come and just go pay for it and just call it a day. But I'm not gonna be offended in the aspect of, okay, cool. She is genuinely here to just get to know who I am. She doesn't care what we're doing, how we're doing it, whatever. She just wants to spend this quality time with me and understand who I am as a person. So you're right. There are a lot of unspoken expectations or like these hidden thoughts that everybody knows but nobody talks about or whatever the case is, right? Um, but that works on healing, right? I don't think you should be dating anybody if you're not healed. Like if you're not comfortable with yourself, if you're not genuinely happy where you are, for yourself, you probably shouldn't date. If you only have
That part.
$3.45 in your bank account, you definitely shouldn't be dating.
That part.
Um,
All of that. Are we
yeah,
agreeing?
nah, not for real. um, dating it, but dating now is stupid. How do you feel about long distance relationships? Is that the
I
thing?
can't
Like,
do it. I tried it.
no,
I can't do it. I
why
need my
not?
man in my city. First of all, I'm a parent, right? So
Right.
my time is limited.
Hmm.
So I rather, we meet up for lunch. I work from home. So we can meet for lunch. We can
I didn't even know you had
link
kids. I
up.
thought you just swallowed them.
You lucky I love you, Jordan, because I will chop you in the throat.
I just played. Go ahead. I'm good. I'm good. You knew when you
Um,
told me to come on here, it was gonna be something
I'm
different.
good
So,
with it. I'm good with it. I could take what I spit out. So, and I spit, by the way. Anyway, um, so me just being a parent, I need to be close to my child. Shit
hmm,
happens, right? So I need somebody that's in my city that can understand. Like we might have to reschedule some things, blah blah blah. And I like to engage. We're gonna use that word with my partner, and I can't do that
mm,
way. Like I got to see you in 2 weeks, see you in 3 weeks. Like I don't
yeah,
like that. I don't
okay.
like that.
I think long distance relationships are kind of cool though. They're very unique in the aspect of you have to understand that person on a mental level. A lot of relationships start out with like this over amount of lust,
On
right?
whose
Is
part?
I see you and I want you and I touch you and I kiss you and all these other things. But if you're in a long distance relationship, I can't do any of those things. So the only way that I can genuinely build a connection is to listen to you and understand you and learn you and come up with creative ways to still keep a level of lust with you. And I think that's pretty dope. Like I definitely think that's pretty dope.
Well, I've done it, and I know. Thank God for therapy. The reason why I was so interested in long distance relationship is because I didn't have to really invest all of me. I could just show you what I wanted to, and I could hang up the phone.
Hmm.
If you got
Yeah.
on my nerves, I didn't have to really talk to you. You couldn't just pop
Right.
up here and we could fix it. It's just like, I'm done with his ass. I'll just
Yeah.
ghost him. You know what I mean? So there was no real attachment. I could just give you what I want and pull back when I wanted to. And it was safer for me because I didn't have to really invest into this relationship. It was like a pen pal over the phone. And we could FaceTime and whatever, but I could always hang up and have to
Mm.
see you and have to deal with you. So when I changed that and I was like, let me start dating people in my city, um, it was some rough ones. Because this
Yeah.
last date I went on, this dude said light skinned it, scrimps. Um, what else he said? I don't know. It was horrible.
He
It
said those
was,
words. He said
he
light
did.
skinned it
Yes,
and
he did. And
shrimps.
liked it, it did.
Where he from originally? He
From
might, you know what I'm
Houston,
saying? Originally from Houston? Like he might
originally.
be okay. Hmm.
No. Yeah. Yeah. So my like pet peeve is grammar. Some people have
Yeah.
mixed up. If you send me a text full of like, I could do slang, I could do
Yeah.
acronyms, but what the hell is this word?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I said I'm bad at that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause I type too fast and I don't read what I type.
what kind of shit are you putting though? Let me see if I
No,
can
it's
see.
not even like okay, for example, if you go look at my last TikTok and look at the caption to it, it's all messed up. The whole thing is messed up. Like everything is
What?
messed up. I didn't spell nothing right. I just was typing. Also, I was like about to go back to work. So I just typed it and I uploaded it. Didn't read it, didn't do anything, right? The numbers were going crazy. So I was like, I can't take it down now. The numbers is too good.
Damn.
But so yeah, I've definitely come came down that road a few times. Um,
Child.
I think that it's important um, to speak on as far as relationships, no matter if it's a first date, last date, uh, anniversary, whatever the case is to maintain effective communication. I think most people don't know what effective communication is. So if I'm a
That's
person
true.
that says, "Hey, I want to go Dutch," I need to be able to communicate with that, and that person might not like it. That's fine. That's just not the person that I should be with, or whatever the case is. Um, Effective communication to me looks like I need you to actively understand what I'm saying. Because I could
Mm-hmm.
say something and I know what I'm saying, but if you don't understand it, then my communication to you is poor, and
Right.
vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think overall, a lot of the discussion on who pays what and how the first date looks or whatever the case is, that can be discussed before you go on a date. Because before I go on a date with somebody, I've already talked to you a while. Like my first date is not really like a first time I've ever spoke to you. Like we've talked probably a couple days, if not a week or whatever the case is. Bam, let's go on a date. So by that
Mm-hmm.
time, even before we get there, you might not even make it to a first date. To be completely honest, you might not make it there. But if we do get there, if we effectively talking and I understand where you come from, you understand where I'm coming from, everything should be kosher.
I agree. I think a lot of people get dismissed with me because if you start saying scrimps, I'm out. I can't do it.
Yeah,
So some people just X themselves out anyway. Or a girl might be like, I like to do something you just ain't into. Who knows?
exactly,
But a
exactly.
man that is too eager though scares me too. Cause I don't like that love bombing shit. Let's go out tomorrow. Let's do blah blah blah. Like, why are you so eager? Calm down. Can we
I'm
talk?
that person. I'm definitely that
Oh
person.
God.
Nah, my thing is again, I just don't like wasting fucking time. So if I get your number on Monday, I'm trying to see you by Friday.
That's fair. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you got my number at noon today and you like, I'm gonna see you tonight. Let's meet up.
Eh,
You've done that?
yeah, I've definitely done that.
Okay, so tell
It's
me why you wanted to see that person that same day.
okay. So for example, right? Say I met this person in the mall, right? And we kind of chopped it up, and we was like kind of chilling throughout the mall. Once I met this person, like then we just kind of shopped together for the rest of that time, right? Which could have been 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, whatever the case is. So we've kind of built somewhat of a rapport. Then we're texting, and she's like, "Hey, like, what are you up to?" I'm like, I'm not doing nothing. If you're free, we can go out right now. Like, if you ain't doing shit. So I feel like at that point, I'm only asking because shit, you ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing nothing. We already just started talking. Let's go. Like, what we doing? What we wasting time for? You have nothing else to do. I have nothing else to do. Let's make it happen.
Can I ask you a question?
No, but you're gonna do it anyway. So go ahead.
Were you trying to smash though?
I mean, realistically, any person that I talk to, I'm trying to smash. So yes, the answer would be yes. But you don't talk. Nobody's out here talking to people like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to see what her personality is like." No, when they first saw you, they said, "Damn, her ass look good, her titties look good, her mouth look like she do some crazy. I ain't never had that. I'm trying to see what that about." Like that's let's keep it a band. Let's keep it a band. Like nobody's out here. Physical attraction is always the first thing,
I'm
and
not
dudes is
negating that.
yeah, and
But
dudes
at
is out here
what
like, "Yeah, I definitely
age
smack."
do y'all get tired of this shit? At what age does your dick get tired of this?
Of what? We I ain't did nothing. I ain't do nothing. I'm just saying, yes, I was trying to smack. I'm not saying that I was trying to smack that evening. I ended up enjoying, the time that we spent at the mall. We was texting for a few. She said, "What you doing?" I said, "Ain't nothing. What's up?" I didn't say come over. I'm not saying come over to the crib. I'm saying we
Okay.
can go out. We can go out, like go get something to drink, go to a bar, go play pool, go do an activity. Me personally, I've never been a person like, "Hey, come to the house." Because I already know that if I say come to the house, like you already be like, oh, this is an ain't shit nigga. Even if I might think that, I know that well, I could just put in a little bit of effort. She gonna want to come back regardless. So why force something that's gonna happen anyway? And if she don't come back, she not the last pussy in the world. Fuck.
Here you go. Oh my
I'm just
God.
saying, like I've never been pressed about it because
You ain't never
why?
pressed because you already got another one in the damn wings waiting. Shit.
Nah,
Man.
I just know that I could. It's not that I have one. I just know that I could. Just the same way that you know that you could talk to somebody today and that dude be annoying or whatever the case is and try to, what I'm saying, get some top from wings and 2 shots of Patron. And then all of a sudden you're like, nah, I'm not fucking with you. But, and you could have somebody going out with you in less than 24 hours if you
Now,
wanted to.
because we got to wrap this up. But I heard you say earlier that men have a hard time with the first date. Like it's a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
right? The responsibility.
Yeah.
However, as
Hmm.
women, we have a responsibility as well. Don't shake your head. I didn't even say shit yet.
Go ahead.
Because y'all are physical people, right? We have to physically be aesthetically pleasing to the eye,
Hmm.
right? We got to lift the girls up. We got to make
Hmm.
sure that, things are, boy, things are where they need to be, right? Because you're going to walk in the room and be like, I want you to be like, damn. And
Yeah.
remember why the hell you are here,
Yeah.
right? Because if I came in like, what up? Chicken stained and shit, ketchup here, fry my leg, like, I'm like, what the fuck is this? You done.
Yeah. Yeah. That's tough.
And just, yes, you are spending money on the state. Not negating that. However, if a woman really likes the man, she's gonna get that. I know, yes, we get our hair done and nails done anyway, but this is an additional appointment. This is an
Mm.
additional outfit. This is a new trip to the mall. Cause now we on the phone, girl. Look at what I got on. Like, these shoes match this shirt. Like we are going through a whole process on the other end of that shit
Hmm.
to look good
I
for
hear you.
y'all.
I
Money
hear
has
you.
been spent. So that 100 you spent on dinner, she spent 100 before she got to the damn dinner.
Okay. I don't believe it, but it sounds good.
Child. I'm being honest. If she really likes you. Now let's do this quick rundown of the places women said they would not go on a first date.
Okay.
Number one was the Cheesecake Factory. Again, fine establishment. Two, Applebee's. Don't take me to no fucking Applebee's.
Is
Don't
that
you
your
ever.
opinion?
That's mine. Don't take me to no fucking Applebee's for no 2 for 20. Take me to Chick-fil-A. It's the same price and I like the food more.
Okay.
Chili's. Chili's. The last time I went to Chili's, a roach came out the damn kitchen. Don't take me there.
Okay.
Chipotle. Eh, I could actually
Gotcha.
do Chipotle for lunch. I
Okay.
don't know. The Olive Garden. When you're here, it's family.
No Olive Garden?
They said no Olive Garden. The movies. I love the movies.
I'm
I
not
love the
taking you to the
movies.
movies. I'm not doing that.
Why?
Because it is first off, the movies cost like $700 to get in. Um, and then if I pay for you to get in the movies, we're not talking. So I'm not learning anything. I'm not doing anything. We're not interacting. Yeah, I'm not doing the movies. I like to interact.
We can interact after the movie and talk about the movie.
Okay. I'm not doing it. But go ahead.
Your house.
Okay, so can I what if just hypothetically, and I've done this, right? What if like you want to cook and I'm like, hey, what do you like to eat? I'm gonna prepare this meal. Matter of fact, I've actually done it where I've was dating this person and I said, hey, what do you want to do? She's like, hey, there's not much to do. I said, how about we make pizzas together? It's like fun, kind of kiddie. We went grocery shopping together, got the bread, got everything, all the crust, got the tomatoes, got everything we wanted to put on the pizza. Then we came back to my crib and made the pizza together.
And
Put
what
in the
else did
oven.
y'all make? What else did y'all
That's
make after
that's it.
that?
Nah, I promise you, that's
And
it.
then
We
she went
chilled.
home. I don't
Yeah,
believe
and then
you.
she went home.
She gave
I
you some.
promise you.
She gave you some neck, didn't she?
She did it. I
She
promise you.
did. I know she gave you some neck.
Nah, we literally just chilled. That's it.
It wasn't just hot pizza in her mouth. Anyway, no, because I had a good first date with the dude. We
Uh,
went, and I'm good. I'll find you if you're on a budget. I can meet it. So we went to
yeah,
happy hour. It was $1 margarita night. We got lit for
right,
like $20, right?
right.
So he was like, second date, come in my house. I'm gonna cook for you. I'm like, nah, I'm not coming to your house. No, hell no, because I
Mm,
don't know you yet, sir. People get chopped up and put in bags and shit. Like, I'm not coming to your house. I don't know you. That's what
got you.
I'm saying. It's not about I'm too good. It's like my safety. You see
Okay.
women missing and shit. All right, Buffalo Wild Wings. Now I gotta agree with that.
You're sick. You're sick.
I
B
can't.
Dubs is fire.
Is it?
It depends on what type of woman you're dating, though. Like if she likes sports and she like, it could be a great time
We can't just go to another sports bar. Why Buffalo Wild Wings?
because they got the biggest TVs, and other than like Dave and Buster's.
Okay. Red Lobster.
I've never
No
been.
one, sh- no one should go there.
Never
Just
been.
gonna leave that there. A buffet. Please don't ever take me to no damn buffet.
This is first date.
First date. First date.
Okay. Yeah, I can kind of. Yeah.
What you
I
mean
don't
you
know.
gonna take him on the second or third?
I mean, I dated this like hood chick, and she was just like, she was cool with it. She was like, "Fuck it, let's eat." Like,
I could see
I'm
you
gonna
doing
eat.
that. I could see you
Yeah,
doing that. You like it's a bet. $10. Let's
yeah,
go. I can
yeah. I
see.
was like,
I
let's
can
get
see
it.
your
We
ass doing
good.
that.
We
Okay.
good.
IHOP. I like IHOP. If it's a
Nah, I'm not
breakfast
taking.
date,
I'm not, who's taking? I'm not taking you on a breakfast date. That means I
I've
have to
been
get
on
up early.
breakfast dates.
I'm not doing it.
The gym.
Maybe she like being active.
Some
You
women
know what I'm
like
saying?
working out.
Right. I'm not taking you on the first date to the gym either, though. That's wild. But
I feel like that's like third, fourth date shit. When you
that's
start
not even
working
a
out.
date kind of thing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's
Like
an
I might not
outing.
never take you to the date. I might never take you to the gym.
Ah, oh, damn, they got me on this shit. Starbucks.
Yeah, I think
Damn.
Starbucks is a fine first date if you just
I
coffee
think it
and
is too. Or any
conversation. But
coffee shop.
yeah,
Ice cream dates. I had, you know what? My homie, that's my homie still. We went on a date and we both mutually agreed we were not for each other. He
yeah,
took me out. He's an accountant. He took me to ice cream. He said, "This is how I take women out because ice cream is $12 or $6 for your cup and mine. I go on
mm-hmm.
5 dates a month, so this is within my
Mm.
budget on my spreadsheet." He literally budgets dates for the month.
I like him. I
I
like him.
bet you do.
Like him.
We're so cool, but yeah, no.
Ice cream dates is cool, especially like summertime. Like summertime shine.
I
Yeah.
liked it. We talked, chopped it up. We became friends. So you didn't miss out on anything.
I guess that
Um,
you give him no neck off the ice cream. Just asking. So I think it's a valid question.
no.
Your throat was already cold. So
What's that
continue.
mean? It's numb.
It's numb. Yeah. Continue.
Family functions.
Definitely not.
That's another story.
Yeah.
Quickly. We were going to the movies. He gets a call that his uncle had a heart attack. He was like, "Do
Mm.
you mind if we just go to the hospital real quick? I just want to see what's up." I live close to the hospital, close to the medical center. So we go and I'm thinking we just go. I'm gonna go sit in the car. He's gonna go in and come
Mm.
out. Nope. He's like, "Can you come in with me?" Two and a
Mm.
half hours later,
Mm.
he done introduced me to his whole family in the waiting room as his girl. While he's doing this, I am calling an Uber to get the hell up out of there.
That's
First
tough.
date.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wild. That's wild. Unfortunate, but yeah.
Yeah, he was mad I left because I slid out like, gone. Bowling. Bowling is not bad for a first
Bowling's
date.
a great first date. Have you ever done drunk bowling? It's great.
Mm,
Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm down. Nightclubs. You shouldn't take nobody to no damn club.
I don't agree with that one. Cause I'm a little older, not as old as you, but I'm a little older. So I want to take you to like a club per se, but like, I want to take you to a club per se, but maybe like a lounge, nice little lounge, got some live music or something in the background, something like that. I think that's smooth. Like I'm cool with that.
Hookah bars on here next. Is that you taking her?
Nah, I'm not. I mean, first date, probably not first date, not a lounge, not a hookah lounge, but like a lounge, good, yeah.
Okay, Waffle House.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Okay, let me
Unless I
go
want to
to
see if she
the.
can fight. Then I'll bring her to Waffle House. If I want to know if she can fight, I'll bring her to Waffle
So this is the men's
House.
response to that list. So
Okay.
see if you agree. Number one, or whether immediately no for the first date. First is Nobu, and I get that. Nobu is high as hell. That's at least
Okay.
200.
Okay.
Ruth
I don't know what
Chris,
that is, but okay. Roof Chris. Okay.
Papados. First of all, Papados is not a bad first date.
I don't know what that is either, but
Oh,
never been
okay.
there.
Papados is restaurant chain that sells Cajun food,
Okay.
seafood.
Uh
So
huh.
the range of plates from there can start, I say $40 and up,
This
depending,
is this is
right?
places. This is places that the guys are saying. They won't take women on the first date.
Yes.
Okay,
Mr. Chow's. Mr.
sounds
Chow's.
like a Chinese restaurant. I don't know
It
what that
is,
is
and
either.
it's super expensive.
Okay,
Any prime steakhouse. Any steakhouse.
okay. I mean, so it just seems like all these lists is like they just don't want to go anywhere where the menu starts at $40.
Pretty much.
Okay.
They said the mall immediately no.
Yeah, I'm definitely not taking you to the mall. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing at the mall? Definitely not.
It says going to any friends or family, cousins, or any functions that
Yeah,
you don't want to see or meet any of these people basically on the first date.
yeah, I agree
Any
with that.
designer stores,
Agree with that. 110%.
any
My,
five-star restaurants at all. They
yeah,
said
I'm not doing that.
he said if you want, he said it's a meet and greet, it's gonna be meat and meat to meat. That's fucked up.
Right.
Did you say right?
Listen. I'm not going to any place where I feel like I have to spend an abundant amount of money. Secondly, if I'm paying that much, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna expect some neck. So yeah,
You in this neck shit? What, are you giving neck? Why you out here trying to get it?
I
Are
don't
you
give
giving
neck.
neck?
I don't give neck. That sounds gay as hell. You can't. Niggas don't give
What
neck.
is it? What do you give then? What's it called?
I just eat the box.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Last
I eat the
one.
fuck out some box.
No places you frequented with your ex, which I agree.
I don't know if I agree with that because I could have been some cool ass spots on my ex. Like, I'm not gonna not go to them places because we not together no more.
So if we run into your ex,
It's unfortunate for her. I don't care.
help us Lord.
I'm supposed to stop the locations that I go to because I took my ex to these places. No, definitely not. Life goes on. We not together.
Let me ask you one more question before I wrap this up. When is the
Yeah,
last time you've been in a long-term relationship?
about 2 years ago.
Are you ready for one now?
Yeah, 110%.
Okay, ladies, he's available. Are you available?
Yeah.
He's available. Enter at your own risk, girl. I don't know what to tell you. This one here, he got some requirements.
110%. Definitely. As we all should. As we all should.
So, in conclusion, I still feel like a man should show his intentions, provide that sense of security by just paying for that first date. Does not have to be expensive. I don't agree with that list wholeheartedly. A little bit though,
Okay.
you know, but I'm good with it. What do you think in closing?
Well, first off, I want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to come on and speak my piece and be the
Yes.
clown that I am sometimes. Um,
Hmm.
but I definitely, I mean, I understand where you come from. I don't always agree, but I think that speaking to you always gives me a different perspective than of my own, and I appreciate it.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, so much love for you, man. So much love.
Same here. You know, you get on my, you irritate my spirit, but
Okay.
I love you. And I think you are a great, amazing man. You're gonna find a perfect woman for you that's gonna, I guess, come up to you, flirt with you. I don't know, take you out, and then give you some neck.
Yeah, yeah, all
At the
that,
end.
all that.
Thank you guys for rocking with us once again. Y'all have a blessed evening.